Hey, what's up guys? So, back in Minecraft, back in the hardcore series, and today we're going to be finishing up the house, and we're going to try to make a nice food source, because since we're in a jungle biome and all there are apparently are sheep, we're going to need a good way to get food. And right quick before it gets dark, I'm going to go ahead and hop over here and get all of my essentials, such as the crafting bench and all. So there's an actual ocelot over there, which is cool. And I am going to want to kill some spiders after a little bit, mostly because I'm going to need string for a fishing rod, because that's going to be a pretty essential thing when it comes to fishing, so that way I'll be able to get me an ocelot and also an alternative to food. So I don't want to kill these sheep, like I don't want to kill them all off, just because I will need to breed those later, but they are quite annoying. Okay, so one thing I want to do real quick is I'm going to break a lot of the foliage around here, and that's mainly just so I can get a bunch of seeds so I can make my wheat farm. So it shouldn't be too long before you'll see that you'll get a couple of seeds every so often out of the plants, such as that. And we're going to do that for a good little bit and get some seeds. How much do I have? We have 6. That's not very much, but you know, you gotta start somewhere. So I'll come back once I've knocked down some more tall grass and gotten us some seeds, and I'll come back and start on our little farm. So see you guys in just a little bit. Okay guys, so after scavenging around for a little bit, I've got 15 seeds, and as you'll notice, I wandered back over here to this little area where I had my crafting stuff before, and there's an enderman. And normally they're not too awful during the daytime, and I don't even know why he's out right now. But yeah, so it shouldn't be too big of a problem. It's not like he's gonna teleport all over me and like rape me to death. But yeah, they occasionally just like teleport up to the surface for some reason. No idea why. I don't want to waste the sacks actually. Well, either way, so we have 15 seeds, and I don't want to waste too much. Like, I don't want to have to like dig out and like keep going like out that way and make it like that. So I'm just going to clear out a little bit of an area here just to make it a little more open, and I'll have an actual designated spot for the farm. And of course you can always make a shovel and clear your land out like that, but I'm not really that big of a shovel kind of guy. It always feels like a waste of material for me. So normally when you make a farm, the water will be able to fertilize soil for up to 3 blocks away, or 4 blocks away actually. So I could expand mine out a little bit further, but I think I'll be good right here. And I'm just going to extend the land out right here, just because it's it'll be a little thin for me making this area. So let's get some water, and you can just, if you find a place that has anywhere kind of like a 2x2 area, then it'll automatically fill itself back in, but it has to be a shallow area, or else you won't get the water source back. So as you can see there, I have my little area for my farm, and we're gonna make a hoe next. So I'm gonna get some sticks that way, just like a pickaxe, and then you're just gonna put 2 up on top like that. So there's stone hoe. I'm not gonna use any of the iron just yet, because I don't want to waste any of the materials. because I have a limited amount of it right now. And you're going to notice that I can just walk right on top of it, and that was fixed in one of the previous updates, to where you have to jump on top of the fertile soil before you can actually like ruin it. So that way I'll just be able to walk on it and stuff, but I'll eventually make a fence around this area just because it'll make it look more like an actual like decent farm. It's not gonna just look like, oh, I just threw that down just to have it there. Of course I did just right now, just because we do need a farm and we'll need some food at a later time, and I'm actually kinda low on it right now. So let's light up some of this area around the house, and we're gonna need some torches to do that, and I made those in the last episode, so you should know how to make those. And we're just gonna kinda put in some more supporting area here so I can place my torches down. And what we need to do is we need to gather any extra sand we have, just so we can have some glass to put in the windows, so it won't just be an open little area. So we're just going to come over here to the beach area, and now that they actually have beaches on the side of biomes, you won't have to scavenge for too long before you actually find the beaches and sand and all that. You won't have to like go look for a desert biome or anything. So now that I've got 18, I can actually, the best thing to do is to go like in increments of 6, because if you go through 6, you can cook 6 sand into 6 glass, and then you can put the glass into your crafting, or yeah, your crafting table to make glass panes, and you get 16 out of that little 6 glass recipe, which is more, so it's always good to kind of just dim it down. And like there's an upside, but I honestly like the look of regular glass better, but just for the sake of time and to show you guys, you can do it like this. And while that's cooking, we need to chop down some more wood, mostly because even though I'm in this lovely jungle biome, I'm actually running low. But it'll be no problem, because there will be wood all over the place around here. And I don't want to chop down too many of these trees, just because if I like end up like leveling out the whole jungle, it'll look like nothing. It'll just look like a regular old like forest biome. But yeah, because I like the look of the jungle biome trees with the like the way the texturing is on them. I like the way it looks. So we'll probably use some of that kind of wood as a decorative material sometime later. And now that we have all this, we can change it all into planks, and you're gonna see that I get a pretty good amount every time I split it up like that. So a little shallow area here. Let's go ahead and even that out. And I don't want to have most of this sand. I'll probably end up moving it all into grass later. So you're going to notice that I got 6 glass panes, and I'm going to just go ahead and throw that all in there just so it'll do it all at one time. And you're just going to place them in the crafting table such as this, and you're going to see that you can get glass panes out of it. So you're just going to throw those in your windows like this, and you're going to notice that you're going to be able to jump on like the block. Like it doesn't totally constrict you like the other kind of glass does, which is kind of cool. So you have a little area, which I just totally ruined that one. But we'll have to wait for this next set of glass panes to come out anyway. So it's going to get a little bit dark, and I want to finish up some of the actual house because I want some roofing on it. And with the new update, we can actually do decorative stuff with our house. So I'll be able to do stuff like this and have upside down stairs and all. I don't even know if I want it to be like that. I'm just making a demonstration. And you can also place slabs upside down now, which is kind of cool. Alright, so let's head off to bed because I'm not quite ready to face any monsters yet. And we're gonna look for these glass panes, or glass, so we can make glass panes. And we're just gonna plunk those down inside of our holes for the crafting table, or for the house, like window section. And I want to make, actually I want to make some more of these stairs because I want this house to look quite nice. So just as a kind of scaffolding material, just so I can get up, I'm gonna just place dirt so I can get up like this, and we'll place our materials like my stairs, because I want it to kind of bring to a point near the center of the roof. I don't know if I want to go like all the way straight up and make it like a fine point, but I do want it to go up just a little bit. And we're going to probably need more wood by the time this is over, so I don't know if 8's going to suffice. So it's already looking a little bit better, and plus we have our somewhat of a roof. And you're going to notice that I'm kind of just like throwing away my health, and it's since we're in hardcore, yeah, that's kind of a problem, but I'm kind of just trying to, I don't want to lose too much, of course, but I don't want to just play it safe. Like, I am playing it safe right now, but I don't want to play it safe all the time. So now that we've got this, I kind of want to keep these glass, actual like glass, just so I can kind of put in somewhat of a sunroof kind of thing. And we can get some, we need to get more wood, by the way, because I'm gonna need to make more, hey, an apple. We're gonna need to make more stairs. Since I cut these trees down, we're actually gonna get a couple apples, so that's nice. I don't want to chop down any of those big ones. I mean, I guess we could, but I always like the look of these bigger ones. And if we actually, ooh, not good. As you can see, I'm starting to lose health from hunger. So yeah, we're gonna have to eat like these couple of apples just to satisfy hunger for now. But we really need our farm to start producing wheat as soon as possible. And I'll actually start planting some sugarcane just for now, because I want to be able to make like bookcases and stuff like that sometime later. So we're just gonna get some more sand to fill in that little area over there. And let's move it over here on our hotbar and just start placing it down like this. And I want to just start here and go along like that, and it'll grow up, and I can just keep cutting it down, just so I can get more and more. So let's get a couple more sets of stairs, and let's head back up here. And we're just gonna fill in along the top here, and then go over this side and do the same. And you don't want to like move over too far of an angle, because then you'll place the stair completely like sideways on it, and that's not going to look very good, and you'll have to just chop it down and replace it. I don't know how wide this is, so I'm gonna have to look at it real quick. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's actually perfect for the glass. So just plunking all of that in there, and we'll have somewhat of a little like sunroof system. And now we can break away this dirt, and now we have our lovely little home thing. So we can kind of just like, we can make it like a lot nicer later. Like we can put these on the sides and this on the top, and we can actually make we can make some fences, and that's only 2. We need more wood. I always need more wood. And I'm not really being smart about this, but you're not going to want to sprint as much as possible, just because that's going to bring down your hunger bar a lot. So if you can, use your sprint sparingly, and also when you jump it takes it down some too, so be careful with that. And I'll need to come back and chop most of this tree down later. I don't want it to just be like a thing floating in the sky. So we'll cut some more of that down later. And we're just going to keep collecting wood for now. And then we can come back here and finish up some more fences. And we can just throw it like that and then get as many out as we need. Just pop them back in here. Alright, so 12 fences. It's a little more than I wanted. Or, it's not. We can always use more fence. But we're just going to dig up some right here to make us a little kind of patio looking thing. And I like to distinguish doorways also, so we're just going to throw this one piece of cobblestone just right there. And then we can put our fence like so. And now we have a kind of nice looking little entrance way. We can actually pull these out here. And I'm also going to need a door, so we're just going to throw that down like that and get our door. So door, and we can throw that down there, and then we've got kind of a thing that meets up in the middle and comes right back down. So that's kind of cool looking, and gives it a little bit more decoration. Alright, so we have this little area here, and none of our wheat's grown to perfection yet, so we're not going to be able to harvest any just yet. But we can actually use bone meal later once we build a sword and start fighting monsters. And we'll use that sword to really cut some monsters up and get some bone meal and string and all kinds of other things. And we can actually get zombie meat or flesh, which will be good as an alternative kind of food source just in case we're low, but it does it doesn't poison you, but it makes it to where you're even more hungry, so you'll kind of just have to sit there for a second and let it kind of soak in. It's just kind of like a last resort kind of thing. So there's actually some ocelots right outside, and I really want to tame those, but I don't have a fishing rod. And I wish there was a way to convert wool into string, but as far as I know there is not a way to do that. So yeah, and we can look at this little baby kitten over here, and the more I go after it, the more it'll run away. But yeah, him and his mom, I guess. There's another one there. So we have our lovely little home over here in this section of the forest, and we'll get some ocelots and stuff and tame those into cats and stuff in a later episode. So hopefully this second episode has helped you guys with more of your basis on building your house and location and starting a farm. So I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode. If you have any suggestions, send those in for anything you want me to do during the series, because I'm always up for feedback and suggestions and anything you want to just say about the episodes. If you think I'm doing a great job, don't hesitate to say that, because I always love feedback. So I'll see you guys in the next episode, and I guess this is bye.